Right guys, on to my next project, and this time something a little bit different. Now I'm intrigued with all this technology that's happening around us. Everything seems to be moving really fast, and AI. So I've asked AI to come up with a design for a lamp I want to make. This is going to be sort of a prototype of something I want to make out of hardwood, so I'm going to do it out of pine first. But I'm asking AI here to give me a design, and let's see what it comes up with. I'm just sort of like amazed by it. One way I'm scared, one way I'm intrigued by it. I don't know. So here's the design it's come up with, and it took about 2 minutes flat to come up with that design. You know, it looks a bit basic. I asked it to do sort of a basic lamp, but I wanted more a bit of functionality into it. So I'm just going to try and sort of better AI here, and let me know at the end of the video what you think of my lamp, what I make. I think I've bettered it, but you know, you are the viewers. You decide whether I have bettered it. So I just want to add a few things to this lamp just to make it a little bit chunkier looking, a little bit different from the norm. Now, AI's version there goes at 50 centimetres high. I think that's too high for a table lamp. So I've got these bolts that I've had lying about for ages with like them plastic nuts on the side. And I'm having to make it around them, believe it or not. I know it sounds crazy. It's just that when I started the project, I didn't have time to order some more. So I just sort of thought, well, I can make it with them. Not a problem. As always, guys, watch yourself around power tools. Just be really careful. So yeah, I mean, is it a good thing? Is it a bad thing, this AI? I don't know. I'm not very technologically minded, and like I say, I'm intrigued by it, but in other ways it scares me. It scares me a bit for the future. Will it put people out of jobs, that kind of thing? Or will it create jobs? Like, this is an example what I'm doing here, where I've took an idea, put it into AI, and then it sparked my creativity off the back of that idea of what I'm actually going to make. So does it work? I don't know. So I'm just cutting this. Everything on this project as well, by the way, is a piece of 4x2 pine I've milled down to various sizes. Now, you can make your lamps to whatever sizes you want. Some people have said in the comments I don't put any sizes and dimensions. Again, this is because I'm not very technically minded, and you know, I know I could write down the sort of sizes and stuff like that. Do you know what? Sometimes, and I'll be honest with you, I just plain old forget to do it. But my channel is all about giving you the idea to go out and build something around what I'm building. Because I see, you know, there's lamps everywhere. Everybody's made a lamp. Everybody's made a side table. It's about going out and making your version of that lamp and side table, or whatever it is you see me make. But if you guys want sort of me to write dimensions down, I'm more than happy to do so. But it might come across as, you know, I'm not very good at it, so to speak. But yeah, so this cut here, I had to use the saw because my miter saw wouldn't cut. So I got as far as I could with a miter saw, then I just went in with me handsaw, my Japanese saw here, which made a fantastic cut. So I just wanted to angle these. At the front it's a 45-degree angle, and at the back of this base is a 22.5, because I want to give the design a bit of something different from the norm. Yeah, so and that's what my thinking was here. And I've got that, you know, bolt and sort of screw thread thing there in front of me, because I'm just keeping in mind what I'm actually doing. So anything to just use for rounding over, it could be anything you've got, paint lid, you name it, and just go to the centre there. So guys, if you're not already subscribed, please feel free to do so. The channel would massively help. It'd massively help the channel, should I say. And I have now got a Patreon I've got memberships on YouTube, and I will be putting sort of additional stuff on them for you. You know, everything supports the channel. So if you want to become a Patreon, you can do. These links in the description, and you can join our YouTube membership thing. Or you can hit the super thanks. That'd be fantastic as well, if you like the video. Main thing is subscription. So I'm just doing a lot of marking out here. I just want to get as accurate as I can with this. I've never made one before. I've never made a lamp before, to be honest. Now, what I do for the electric side of it, you can get like already corded, you know, the light fitting corded thing with the plug already fitted, which saves a lot of time and a lot of effort, really. And you can get some real nice designs. I don't know where you are, which part of the world you guys are in, but over here is like rules and regulations. If I want to sell this, I'd have to have it a thing called pat tested, where I've got to take it to an engineer, or an engineer comes out, checks it over, puts a sticker on the plug, and then gives it a date. So then I don't know whether it has to be pat tested again, that kind of thing. It's just for safety, and I do get it, to be honest. It's fair enough. It doesn't cost a lot to get stuff pat tested here in the UK. I think it's about between £5 and £10, like a device, you know, like, you know, if it's a lamp it's a £5, or if it's a microwave oven it's a £5 or £10, whatever the price is. But like I said at the very beginning of this video, this is going to be like a prototype. You've probably seen the wood I've got, the you know, the maple, the sapele, and I want to make a pair for the house. So I'm making them out of this first, just to see what the sort of pitfalls are, what I do different. I just don't want to go out and make it out of hardwood at this time. I want to make it to see what's what. So with these lamps here, I will probably sell these. I'll probably put these on the Instagram for sale. But, you know, I can only ship them to UK. And if you guys want to go and make these, lamps command really good money. So please look around at lamp designs and what you can make with them, because they do really command some money. And with it coming into autumn now, I think you guys call it fall. We're just coming to the end of sort of summer. Everybody's wanting lighting. Like when I was in my antiques business, everybody in sort of autumn and fall, I used to sell loads of vintage and antique rugs and things like that. It's weird what people buy. I mean, you won't sell many of these in the summer, no doubt, but coming that time now, you get your designs together, get some pictures up on the various sites, and you can sell these. And this, what I'm making here, as I was going through the build, it's a good flat pack. So you could give the owner the opportunity to build it up. There's only a couple of screws in it, to be honest, and then them bolts. So I'm just marking this here again. So the lamp itself, the lamp holder, I had to make a bracket, and I made it out of wood. Now you could get these made out of metal, or if you could with like thin steel and all that kind of stuff, you could make these yourself. So I had to make my own, which I tell you, it got the old grey matter thinking a bit. It really did, but it was really enjoyable. And off the back of that, thinking about that one design, I've got about 20, 30 other designs rolling around in my head. So I know I asked this guys where you're all from. Let me know where you're all from. I like to know where all my viewers are coming from. I'm just countersinking that at the back. That's going to be the underside. I was shocked what AI come up with. I know, and what sparked it was I asked my daughter to do me a logo, and she did a logo on AI for me, and it took literally 5 minutes. That's that new logo I've got, and I thought, it can't be this powerful. I tend to stay away from technology, but is it just I'm being ignorant towards it? I don't know. Or you know, I just find I haven't got time for technology. I just rather sit in my workshop here, making things like this, being hands-on, being creative. But I still think, looking at what's happening around me with AI, how that can integrate with creativity. I don't know. I don't know. The jury's out in my brain on that. Let me know your thoughts, what you think about AI, especially like for this like creativity side. So everything gets sanded to a 150 grit, and then I hand sand everything to a 180 grit. Just absolutely everything, and just take this extra steps of getting your projects spot on. You can paint these if you want. I'm going to Danish oil these to contrast with the lamp shade I've got, so you'll see at the end why. But you could actually paint these, so you could customize them that way. You could offer variations of colors and to fit in with people's color schemes, that kind of thing. It's a good selling point. So these are all my parts done. So I'm just going over and to get 2 coats of Danish oil now. The smell of Danish oil is absolutely amazing. I wish I could. There was sort of a smell vision sort of app or something that you could smell this. There to go again. I'm talking about apps now. Oh, God. Anyway, 2 coats of this Danish oil. Just the first coat goes on. What I do is I put it on quite thick, leave it about 10 minutes, and then go and wipe all the excess off. And then I leave it to dry, and then just put another sort of very light coat over it. And I'm just wiping it over now with the the brown paper bag. And that's sort of like, I don't know if it denibs it or not, what it does, but it absolutely silky smooth. And I've done this before I put the thing together, so I can get into every bit of it. Even though it's a prototype, I'm sort of like making it as to the best of my ability. So I don't know what these screws was here. I got a load of screws off a company, and I didn't have ones quite long enough for what I wanted here. So I think these were decking screws or something I'm using. I'm not sure. So assembly's so simple with this. You can see the sort of, you need a sturdy base, and what I've done is I've put it more to the back, if that makes sense, you know, to counteract like the weight of the bulb and the bulb holder at the top and the shade. But what I've done is I've cut 3 holes into there where you can adjust it. So functionality was about moving parts, that kind of thing, making it adjustable for different sort of, you know, if you're reading, if you just want it on a table, that kind of thing. So I'm just marking out, this is the bulb holder. I just forgot to pre-drill some holes, so I'm just going back to that and doing it. Some people ask me how the weight loss is going, and it's going really well. My starting weight, as a lot of you will know, was 22 stone. I'm down now to 18 stone 5 pound. It's going really well. If anybody wants to know what I do that, just drop us a comment and I'll, you know, let you know how I'm doing it, losing weight. But it's a long-term process. I want to get down to about 15 stone. And I don't look like a corpse, and I don't like that either. There's still a little bit of meat on me there at 15 stone. So I've gone for like a black shade with black fittings, and these were off Amazon. I bought. If I can remember, I'll put links in the description to them. You guys in the States and Canada and Australia have got different sort of circuit. Is it circuits the word? I don't know. Different plugs anyway. So you'd have to probably get your own. And here them finished adjustable lamps. You can adjust them at the bottom. You can adjust them at the top. There, I could have put a few more little holes in to make them more adjustable there. And that holder there at the back where it narrows in, I should have cut that about another 1.5 centimetres shorter, so I can move the shade a bit more. You can see the hole there where you can, you know, sort of screw that and put it into a different hole. I think they look quite smart, me. Prototypes. I'm going to sell them. But I made a pair of them. So let me know. Just the 2 before. Simple. I'm well pleased with them. Oh God, she's out. She's here. Checking that they're working, which they are. Why wouldn't they be? She's wanting them. But what she don't know yet is I'm going to make her a hardwood set. So I'll sell these. Right, guys, thanks for watching. You're all amazing, and I'll get on to the next one. Bye for now.